This Christmas special is sponsored by Skillshare.
Happy holidays, everyone.
You guys, we hope that you had a very magical holiday season. We sure did, especially because it looks like Santa Claus has brought you some presents.
First, let's open this one because I think there's a big announcement inside.
Okay, what could it be? Oh my gosh, it's an engagement ring. Santa brought you guys an engagement ring for me to wear because we're engaged.
We are engaged.
Oh my goodness.
It finally happened.
It's happening. You can stop commenting, when is this going to be fiancé reviews?
Yeah, you can stop saying, put a ring on it or you will.
Yeah.
Because I did.
Too late.
So you can't.
So we're very sorry that we haven't uploaded in a while, but Matt actually took me to Hawaii.
It was just a few days ago that we got back from Maui. We stayed at a beautiful resort called Hotel Wailea.
Which was absolutely awesome. They had some of the best food. The room was incredible, but the best thing about Hotel Wailea is that there were no kids.
No kids allowed at Hotel Wailea.
No screaming kids in the pool.
However, even though we decided to take some time off from the channel and from work and from video games, we know you want to see Halo. It's coming. We did bring our camera because we were thinking about you.
We made it.
We're in Hawaii?
We're in Hawaii. We're having a French fry. What do you have there?
A Mai Tai.
Cheers.
Cheers. You guys are going to be our third wheels on the biggest date we've ever had.
Okay, so let's paint you the picture.
Okay.
Let's tell you a word story about our trip to Hawaii. Is that how you say it?
I don't think so.
Okay. Step 1, get tested for COVID. None COVID. None. Because we don't see anyone.
No COVID.
Okay. Step 2, take the test results to the airport.
This is the worst part of the whole story. Yeah, I planned the most extravagant proposal of her dreams.
I want to talk about the airport.
And she just wants to talk about the airport.
Yes.
Okay, continue.
We're flying in the sky. First class. This is a first class family right here.
Yeah, we did first class.
We're on the plane.
We justified first class in our mind by saying since we didn't go on vacation the last 10 years, all those seats in coach wouldn't even add up to one first class trip.
We were living it up.
It wasn't that much better.
It's wider seats.
They did give me champagne at 8 o'clock in the morning.
They did. Matt asked for champagne. But
no, I didn't even ask. They gave it to me.
They said champagne, and you said yes.
Well, yeah, it's first class.
I said no.
It's 8 in the morning, and they have a tray with champagne, of course.
I said water. 8 in the morning. Okay, so then we arrive in Hawaii. Oops, we didn't get our wristband, and we had to prove to them that we did not have COVID and that we were vaccinated.
The story's gonna get better, just let her.
We get out and we decide, let's rent a car. We got a red Jeep Wrangler.
Shelby drove us in our Jeep Wrangler all the way to Hotel Wailea, and let me tell you, we were not prepared for how nice it was.
I'm scared.
This was probably the fanciest hotel I've ever stayed in.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I don't know when that'll happen again. But we were getting engaged and we thought, let's do it.
And when we were sitting there checking in, I heard beep, 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 beep. I was like, that sounds like a parrot. And I look over and I was like, are those peach-faced lovebirds? And she was like, yes, they come in at sunset and they have a party. And I was like, I almost cried.
So right away, I was off to a good start.
Yeah.
They took us in a golf cart, which is fun. I love golf carts.
Why are golf carts so fun?
2-hour celebration suite. And there we watched the sunset from our balcony.
Take a look at this time-lapse video I took.
This was our first sunset in Hawaii. And I believe our second to last sunset before we got engaged. I was counting down the sunsets as a single man that I had left. So Shelby, what did we do on our first full day in Hawaii?
We got a couples massage. It was Matt's first massage ever, can you believe?
Yeah.
It hurt him so bad he cried.
I didn't cry, but I didn't like it that much. It was very painful, but I've been sitting in a chair making videos for you guys for the last 3 years straight, so I'm not surprised that there were some cobwebs in my muscles.
Yeah, we both ended up a little bruised.
Pretty bruised, yeah. And I think she weakened me up because later that night when I sat on the toilet, something suddenly burst in my thigh, and then I had a bruise this big on my thigh. It hurt so bad for the rest of the trip.
And after the massage, we went to the beach.
And at the beach, I blinded everyone with my pale dad bod.
And then we said, hey, let's get a little din-din at the hotel restaurant. We got little tiny ribs.
Oh, those pork ribs were one of the best food we ate. And tell them about our little friend.
There was a gecko, and he was on the wall catching his little buggies. So we were feasting, and he was feasting. We had a nice time. And there was champagne there. And listen, I don't drink. It makes me feel weird. It turns my face red. I don't like it.
Yeah.
However, I had 2 glasses of champagne. I've never had that much champagne before in my life.
And she says she doesn't like it, but you be the judge.
Okay, so on the third day, that was the big day that you're all dying to hear about. On the third day of Hawaii, my true love gave to me big diamond ring.
Listen, we've known that we were getting married and engaged for like years. So she knew that whenever we went on vacation, especially if you go somewhere like Hawaii and this romantic hotel, she knew that I was gonna pop the question. And since we had a big dinner planned on this day, the third day, she knew that that was probably the time it was gonna happen.
So we get all fancy and dressed up. We start walking down the hill. I knew it was coming. I started crying.
She's crying.
Immediately.
She sees the rose petals on the ground.
And I go,
in the shape of a heart. The words that were exchanged were private, just for us.
Okay, don't be mad. I'm gonna share what you said. He said, he said, as long as you promise to ride me like you ride your bike.
And Shelby doesn't have a bike, so...
It was beautiful. And I cried, and I will cry again if we talk about it much longer.
Yeah.
And then after that, more pictures, engagement photos.
Yeah.
Wow, here are some of them. They look really nice. I think you look absolutely stunning. And then another surprise. We went back to the treehouse to meet with special, magical, private chef Rose, and she cooked us.
What was it, 7-course meal?
I have the menus here. Let me grab it. Shelby and Matthew, December 13th, 2021.
That's the date. I mean, this was like not just delicious, amazing food at a private dinner just for us in a huge treehouse in Hawaii.
With the ocean.
Yeah, and a bottle of champagne and roses, but every plate was like a painting.
Yes.
It was like this abstract
Feast
art
for the
every time.
eyes.
Fancy, once in a lifetime, private 7-course meal. And then the dinner was over, but the night was still young, and our wonderful waiter put us almost unconscious on the back of his golf cart, which again is so fun.
Really fun.
And we drove to our celebration suite, and what happens in the celebration suite stays in the celebration suite. But you can probably guess, after such a romantic, gigantic meal, Shelby and I took off our pants and argued about who got to go poop first. Finally came our last full day in Hawaii. And I told you guys that we didn't forget about you. You're a very important part of our lives and our relationship. And so that day we dedicated to everyone who watches this ridiculous channel. So I think we said we had a couple of presents for them.
Oh yeah, Santa brought a couple of presents. Should we open them, you
I
guys?
think we should. Let's see what
them
we got,
presents?
everyone.
Wow.
What did Santa
What did
bring?
Santa bring?
New merch.
Wow. We got you guys a gift that you have to pay for.
All new art. So we brought this all the way to Hawaii with us because we wanted to take photos modeling the new merch
Oh.
in Hawaii and go exploring.
Right.
We got in our Jeep Wrangler and we drove to Mount Puli Puli.
We Jeremy Rennered all the way to that place.
Now, baby, let's ride.
If you guys didn't know, Jeremy Renner loves to wear dusters and sing about Jeeps.
I don't want something that looks like a popsicle.
We said, I get in my Jeep and I drive up this hill and there's some cows over there and they're eating still and I hoo-ha-hee and I put on my merch and I take some pictures and it looks really good. That's my favorite Jeremy Renner song. That one's pooping. And then we arrived home.
And that was it.
That was
That's
it.
where we've been. So we're sorry that it's been a while since our last video, but we hope our engagement excites you. Let's talk about, real quick, what's gonna happen to the channel name when we get married.
Is it gonna be fiance reviews? Is it gonna be wife reviews? I mean, no.
The answer is nothing's changing.
No.
You know, we're gonna stay girlfriend reviews.
GFR,
You know?
girlfriend reviews, yeah.
It still applies to girlfriends and boyfriends, even if it's not a romantic relationship.
Yeah.
Even if you just watch your brother
siblings,
or your son or your kids.
Parents.
It's just backseat gaming reviews, you know?
That's right. Before we toss it over to Skillshare to wrap up this video, we really would like to wish you guys a beautiful, happy holiday season. No matter what you celebrate, we care about you, and we are so very thankful for everything you guys have given us.
Yeah, we couldn't have done this without you.
No, I'd be managing the apartment building still, and people would be spitting on my door.
Yeah, and I'd be freelance editing YouTube videos.
Okay, wait, I have one more gift.
What is it?
I
Oh no.
don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own.
I stopped the camera.
Are the mics still going?
Yeah, the mics are still on.
More than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is... Did you flush the toilet while I was singing?
And now a word from Skillshare.
Skillshare is an online learning community for creatives with thousands of classes for pretty much anything you could want to be better at. I have a lot of planning to do this year, so I'm going to be taking Ali Abdal's Productivity Masterclass to help me keep on schedule and feel much less stressed than I would if I didn't give my dumb brain some tools. From music to web development and everything in between, Skillshare is curated specifically for learning. That means no ads and new premium classes all the time. Be one of the first 1,000 people to click the link in the description and you'll get a free 1-month trial of Skillshare Premium so you can take the first step to accomplishing your goals and exploring your creativity. We're super thankful to sponsors like Skillshare for helping us make our videos, and we're extra thankful for the support you give us. Happy holidays!
All right, you guys, thanks for watching. We love you. Happy holidays. Stay safe. Be good. Make good choices. And kiss your dogs extra good. Kiss them good. Right? Kiss them good? Thank you. Okay, we love you. Bye.